$1 99 cents App Store. Located at 4811 Diesel Beach Way in Richmond. Telephone number 604-207-0072.
For Filipino and other products from Asia, as well as fresh fruits and vegetables, poultry, meats, and seafood, come and visit 88 Supermarket with branches at 4801 Victoria Drive and its new location at 2611 East 49th Avenue in Vancouver.
Philippine News Canada is brought to you by Rayford Media Group.
Hello mga kabayan, narito na ang pinalawak at pinalakas na coverage ng Philippine News Canada, Balitang Vancouver Nationwide. Mga pangunahing balitang nakalap ng aming news team para sa linggong ito. Mula sa silid balitaan ng Philippine News Canada, kasama ang aming mga field reporters and news correspondents, ako po si Rosette Correa. Ito ang Philippine News Canada, Balitang Vancouver. Advanced voting nagsimula na. Nagsimula na ang advanced voting sa ilang mga voting center sa iba't ibang lugar sa Lower Mainland. May pagkakataon ng bumoto ang mga voters at napakabilis ng proseso ng pagboto sa mga centers. Sa Surrey, isa sa mga popular na voting station ang Newton Senior Center, kung saan maraming mga residente ng Surrey Newton and Fleetwood centers ang pumupunta. May voting station din sa Guildford at sa Surrey Central. Phil-Canadian candidates nagtipon sa Candidates Forum. Isang meet and greet ng mga Phil-Canadian candidates ang naganap noong October 9 sa Josephine's Restaurant sa Main Street sa Vancouver. Ang meet and greet ay inorganize ng Rayford Media at ng news team nito sa pamumuno ni Rayford President Ray Fortaleza at ang kanyang may bahay na si Selly. Dumating sa meet and greet ang mga kandidato for school board trustee na sina Cyrus C. ng New Westminster Progressives, si Rod Belleza ng Richmond Community Coalition at si Isabelo Bell Evangelista na tumatakbong independent sa North Vancouver. Sinagot nila ang mga tanong tungkol sa kontrobersyal na SOGI 123 at ang implikasyon ng legalization ng marijuana sa mga mag-aaral. Dumating naman si Rustam Tommy Ragero, Erlinda Neneng Galanto, and Jojo Kimbo ng NPA Vancouver na tumatakbong councilors sa Port Coquitlam, Surrey, and Vancouver respectively. Sinabi ni Ragero na ang isang Filipino Community Center ang makakatulong sa mga young Filipino Canadians tungkol sa kanilang native culture. Kasama rin sa forum si Honorary Filipino-Canadian Hector Bremner kasama ang kanyang Pinay na may bahay na si Virginia. Si Bremner ay tumatakbo for mayor ng Vancouver under the Yes Party.
Well, thank you so much. Well, this is really fascinating and a wonderful opportunity, and thank you for everyone for putting this on and the Rayford Media Group for making this happen. I think it's really important that we
Hello mga kabayan, kasama po natin ngayon si mayoral candidate Hector Bremner, of course our good friend. Hello Hector.
Wow, mabuhay. Thank you so much for having me. This is great.
I know. So, you mentioned something like a new policy that you just issued today.
That's right. Actually, literally as we were coming over here, we launched out something called the Vancouver Housing Dividend. And this is really significant because what it means is that as we develop a new Vancouver, this is going to put money back in people's pockets. So what it means is for a family and you're renting, it could mean as much as $500 a month in a rental subsidy for you. And if you're a senior or a full-time student, it could mean as much as $300 a month for you in that sense. So this is a significant contribution, but what's important is that we can build more middle-class housing for the kababayan out there, the hardworking people that are making Vancouver work, but have been left behind. And while we build that housing and create those jobs and create that wealth, we turn some of that wealth right back in and help the most vulnerable, making this sure that this is fair and it's equitable and it's a balanced way of moving forward. So I'm really excited about it.
All right. So this is a policy that the party has come up with today, and I'm sure that the other parties are coming up with something as well, maybe.
Well, I think that they've done their best impression of us at times. But look, I think it's hard to make a choice for some people in this election. And they're looking at it and they're going, well, everybody's talking about housing. Maybe everybody's saying the word affordability. But look, I really, my hope and my pleading to everyone out watching is that actually compare the plans. Go deeper than just the words. This is an election that's so critical for our families. It's not just another election. We have had about 4 or 5 election cycles now where we have faced this housing crisis and done nothing about it. And really what our opponents are talking about is adding basement suites, which we're already allowed, or doing nothing, or just kind of raising taxes and kind of hoping that's going to make things work. And it's really sad to see. It's very frustrating because we've had a 30% increase in homelessness in the last 3 years. We have 9,000 less children enrolled in our schools. We have seniors being forced out of the city of Vancouver because there isn't a place for them. Now, folks at home and our nanay, who we lost earlier this year, we were very fortunate. She was diagnosed with cancer 4 years ago. They gave her 90 days to live. She was surrounded by family. She was supported by family. She had life and children and great-grandchildren around here, and she was surrounded by love. And she lasted 4 years when they told her that she had 90 days. There are many people that do not have that opportunity today because their families are being spread out across either the Lower Mainland or the country, and their children are, growing up and leaving the house and saying, hey, look, if I have to make a life, I have to go to Calgary, or I have to go to Toronto, or I have to go somewhere else. This is hugely impactful on our lives and our families and our well-being, and we need to make sure that we can keep our families in Vancouver. But our proposal for a new strategic plan for the city, a new city plan that pre-zones more of the city to allow more middle-class housing in more places throughout the city, that unlocks this wealth that's trapped in our dirt, that creates jobs. Now, if you're at home and you've got a plumbing company and you have 1 truck, I want you to have 10. If you have, a 4-man crew, I would love you to have a 25-guy crew. I mean, we want to see your small business grow, but more importantly, here we are in Josephine's. Why do businesses like Josephine's succeed? They succeed because there are people that live around here. St. Pat's is across the street. Filipinos live in this area. They are able to still live in this area for the time being. But now ask yourself, in 10 years, is that possible? Well, if the answer is no, then we need to say yes to making changes today. And that's why we're having a longer view of strategic planning in the city and saying, look, it's time to take action now. We actually, it was a long time ago that we had to take action, and we didn't. So let's recognize that. Let's buckle down. Let's get the job done. Let's do what we do in our households. Let's do what we do in our day-to-day lives and get the job done.
That's perfect. Thank you so much. Well said. Would you like to greet our viewers and invite them to the election day?
Well, kababayan, it's time to flex Pinoy power at the polls. You can start voting tomorrow on October 10th all the way to the 17th. You can go to yesvancouver.ca to find locations. Election day is on October 20th, if you can't make it those days. If you need a ride to the polls, send us a message. I'll come drive you myself. That's yesvancouver.ca. Please support Hector Bremner and the Yes Vancouver team.
Thank you so much, Hector, and more power to you, and God bless you.
Maraming salamat. Thank you so much.
Hello mga kabayan, kasama naman natin ngayon ang tumatakbong councilor sa Port Coquitlam, si Tommy Riguero. Hello, Tommy.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Can you speak Tagalog?
No, I don't. Unfortunately, I do not.
That's all right. So, you're running for councilor?
Yes, I am in Port Coquitlam.
And under which party?
Independent. So I'm not running another party, just trying to be an ear for the people.
And why did you decide to run independently?
Main reason actually was my kids. We moved. I was born and raised in Vancouver, and 2009, me and my wife moved to Port Coquitlam, and we had our 2 kids. They're all now 8 and 2. And basically the roots are set. So I see it's a small town and there's a lot of things that can be changed. And I just want to be a part of the solution. And it's basically going to be where my kids are going to grow up. So I wanted to, create a safe environment for them to grow up in.
And what solution? What solution are you looking for what particular problems?
So at the end of the day, everyone has their agenda when it comes to affordable housing or taxes. My platform is basically youth development. So when it comes to academics or sports or the arts, we need to provide our youth with basically a platform for them to excel and providing them programs in a safe environment. Secondly is small business. So it goes hand in hand with a small town. So we had 2 microbreweries open up in Poco. And our council was actually saying no for a number of years. And currently this year they finally said yes, but they capped it off at 25 seats, right? So kind of, at the end of the day, they're stunting a small business's growth before it even starts. Me and my wife Rennie, we actually lived in the downtown core for about 8 years. And by 8 o'clock, it's actually a ghost town. So, we should be supporting our small businesses at the end of the day. And, it's a small town. We should be thriving when it comes to the small business and local businesses.
Well, you mentioned that a big part of your platform is about youth. Yeah. We know that the marijuana law is going to be enforced on October 17. Right. What are your thoughts about that?
I see the good and bad in both. My day job is actually I work for Sun Life and I work in the pharmaceutical industry selling group insurance. So I definitely have been through a lot of presentations when it comes to medical marijuana and the upside of it. But how do we control all the outside stuff? So retail sales, youth, and all that sort of stuff. It comes down to education. I do definitely see both sides, but we got to do a better job educating the youth and what the uses are really for. So medicinal, I'm all for, but we need to come together and figure out a way to be able to educate everyone on the best plan, of course, when it comes to, the medicinal side versus the recreational side.
And there's another hot button issue, especially among parents in all schools, in the public school system, which is the SOGI 123.
Right.
And I don't know if it's already enforced in Coquitlam or not, but what is your take on that?
You know what, SOGI 123, I'm all for it. Like, everyone has a voice, and everyone should be treated equally at the end of the day, right? So actually, a friend of mine at my gym, her son is going through transition right now. It's tough. But, we need to support them at the end of the day. We need to support everyone, whether it be black, white, male, female, transgender, it doesn't matter, right? We need to be supporting everyone in our community, whether it be Port Coquitlam, Vancouver, Surrey, or New West.
Well, thank you very much. Would you like to greet our viewers and invite them to the elections on the 20th?
Again, my name is Tommy Rogero, running for City Council in Port Coquitlam. Make your voice heard, October 20th. Make sure you go and vote. Have a good day.
For Filipino and other products from Asia, as well as fresh fruits and vegetables, poultry, meats, and seafood, come and visit 88 Supermarket with branches at 4801 Victoria Drive and its new location at 2611 East 49th Avenue in Vancouver.
Dollar Smart 99 cents Op Store, located at 4811 Diesel Beach Way in Richmond. Telephone number 604-207-0072.
Hello mga kabayan, kasama po natin ngayon running for school board trustee ng North Vancouver, si District of North Vancouver, si Belle Evangelista. Hello, Belle.
Hi. Maraming salamat na pag-imbita ninyo sa akin para kahit papano I'll be able to reach ang kababayan natin.
That's right. And you said this is your first time to run, di ba?
Yeah, first time ko lang ito.
Ano naman ang na-decide mo? Bakit ka nag-decide to run for school board trustee?
First of all, it is my passion to actually help kids to be able for them to be able to realize their dreams. And one way of doing that is to be part of the decision making of the board so that I'll be able to be part of the process. And I'm proud of the success ng mga estudyante natin. Yeah, whether it's imigrante First Nation, because we are into that right now. We have to recognize too that they are part of the bigger picture of the community. Internationally students, they're doing well as well. And of course, the mainstream, wag nating kalimutan.
Right.
Yeah.
And I understand that you were also with the school board for a very long time.
I did. Yeah, for 28 years, I worked as a custodian. Honestly, because alam mo naman, pagpunta natin dito sa Canada, kahit na mayroon kang background, kung anong degree ang natapos mo, sometimes you just don't have the luck, I guess, or it was a noble job. So, that said, in that position for 28 years, I had a chance to understand or understood how important the role of a school trustee in delivering educations for our kids in the school system, to be able for them to develop their skills to become a productive citizen in our community. When I decided to run for school trustee, ang mga kapwa ko kandidato na mga puti, sabi ko lang ako nilapitan nila. Kasi they know that the potential of Filipino community when it comes to voting, I think, is there. Yeah, kaya ako tumakbo ngayon dahil sabi ko, whether I'll get elected or not, at least I'm opening up some opportunity for the next generation, and whoever has the potential as a good leader in our community will come and step up to the plate and do what is right and to serve our community at large. Yeah.
Wonderful indeed. And so maybe you would like to invite our viewers to vote on October 20.
So mga kababayan, October 20, kailangan lahat boboto tayo. Pangalan ko, Bell Evangelista, kaya ring the bell and vote for me and all Filipino candidates in your communities. Thank you.
And saan ka tumatakbo, Mel? Saan ka tumatakbo?
Sa North Vancouver School District in North Vancouver. Thank you.
Hello mga kabayan, kasama po natin ngayon dito sa Josephine's Restaurant si Cyrus C., who is running for school board trustee in New Westminster. Under which party again?
Running with the New Westminster Progressives Party.
And I understand this is your first time to run.
That is correct. Yeah.
Why did you choose a school board position?
Yeah, I choose the school board because I've got two kids in the school system right now. They're in the middle school and elementary school, and I really do believe that our schools are the heart of a great community and a strong public education system. And I just feel that I've worked in the technology industry for a long time, and I see the opportunity to make sure that our kids and our students are prepared for the new economy and the new jobs that are coming out, and I feel like I could contribute to that cause.
So your thrust for at least in terms of curriculum in the school board is to really up the ante for technological based curriculum.
Yeah, and one of the most important things to me is that technology is not an end; it is more of a means to learning. It's a way to enable all kinds of learning, whether it be in the math, the arts, the sciences, and I think it's one thing to put technology into the classroom, but it's another thing to actually use it to the advantage for teachers. And I think we can support our teachers in helping them learn how to use technology to satisfy not only the curriculum objectives, but also to bring out the best in each student, whether they're going to be going into, say, engineering or the sciences or the arts. There's lots of different ways you can use technology to bring out learning. So.
And I understand you're the only Filipino-Canadian running in New Westminster?
That is correct, yes.
So would you like to invite all our viewers who are from New Westminster to vote for you and to vote for your party?
Yeah, so I definitely encourage everybody in New Westminster to do your research, find out about every candidate, understand, make sure that they align with your values and what's important to you. Go to our website at nwprogressives.ca. You'll learn a lot more about our platform and a lot of our candidates. And I really do hope that on October 20th that you're going to come out and support. I really am excited to be a part of the New Westminster School Board and to make a difference in our students' lives.
So introduce yourself again and say I'm running for.
I'm Cyrus C. and I'm running for New Westminster School Board Trustee with the New Westminster Progressives.
Hello mga kabayan, kasama po natin ngayon dito sa Josephine's Restaurant. Isa sa mga kaibigan natin, syempre ang hari, ang king ng Pinoy Fiesta, si Jojo Kim po, running for councilor ng NPA. Hello Jo!
Hello, kumusta?
Mabuti, and kumusta ka na?
Ito, nakakapagod, but it's very important for me to go out there para mangampanya.
Okay, so this is your first time to run as councilor, di ba? So bakit mo naman naisipan na tumakbo ng councilor this time?
Well, it's a personal to me kasi alam naman natin na yung Vancouver ngayon, maraming problema, yung mga kaibigan natin nagsasara na yung ng businesses nila at tumilipat na sa Vancouver, sa ibang city sila pupunta kasi masyado nang mahal dito. At syempre, yan ang mga dahilan na tumatakbo tayo dito because we wanted to give them a voice, city council, and we need to have a change in the administration of the city hall.
And what are these changes that NPA is proposing if they sit down as the new government for Vancouver?
Sa ngayon, there are three important issues na itatakol namin. Of course, yung housing affordability. Yung isa naman doon, yung permit nila. Those are the things that can address affordability. Yung seniors issues at saka yung transportation.
And we know that the Filipino is a third visible minority here in Vancouver. What would it take for the Filipino population to be really active and actively participate in the life of our community, not only of the Filipino community but of the Vancouver community at large?
Actually, ang ginagawa namin, that's the reason why we go out there, nagdo-doorknock, para maintindihan nila.
Practically the challenges in our educational system. Just like everybody else, I work, I live, and volunteer for more.
Is to vote for the leader that can relate and can really solve the problem that we're facing right now. So ngayon naintindihan na nila, yung boto pala nila kahit isa, it really matters na maka-affect sa mga policies ng gobyerno natin. Kaya ayun, they are excited for the change na magagawa ng isang boto nila.
So alam ko you're going around the neighborhoods kasi I see your Facebook post na lahat yata ng kalye sa Vancouver, nabisita mo na, ano pa ba ang hindi mo nabibisita?
Well, siyempre ang laki ng Vancouver. Pero ang sinasabi ko nga, yung mas matindi pa nga yung pangampanya kaysa sa trabaho ko. Kasi before, nagtatrabaho, I have to wake up around 7 o'clock or 8 kasi yung trabaho ko is 9. This time, I have to wake up around 5:36 kasi nag-umpisa yung pangampanya namin is around 7 o'clock kasi pupunta kami sa mga SkyTrain because we wanted to bring the message of change sa lahat ng Vancouverites. So in as much as possible, we wanted to talk to them. So sa SkyTrain, bago sila pumasok sa trabaho, pagtapos na kami sa SkyTrain station, mapahinga na ng konti, magdo-doorknock naman kami, tapos maglalakad sa mga business establishments. So it's a full day. In fact, kay Mami nga, minsan lang kami nagkikita. So yun ang buhay ngayon ng isang ng politician. So mga kababayan, ito na po ang oportunidad natin na magkaroon po tayo ng boses at representation sa council. We've been waiting for this and we should not waste this opportunity. Importante pong lumabas tayo at bumoto. Thank you po sa suporta ninyo. Pero yung suporta po ay kailangan nating idiretso sa balota kasi yun po ang binibilang. So no October 10 to 17, may advance voting po tayo. So there's no reason for us not to vote. At saka sa October 20 naman yung election. Yung plataforma po namin nasa website, it's a very detailed and comprehensive platform. So makikita niyo po doon ang lahat ng plano namin para sa Vancouver, para sa pagbabago. Ang website po namin is www.npavancouver.ca. Ako po si Jojo Kim po, tumatakbo na City Councilor dito sa Vancouver City.
Hello mga kabayan, kasama po natin ngayon dito sa ating forum for elections. Isa po sa mga tumatakbong councilor sa Surrey, si Dr. Neneng Galanto. Good evening po.
Good evening. Good evening.
It's so nice to know na ano po si Dr. Galanto po is also a teacher like me, and so it's such an honor to have you here this evening. So tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Thank you so much. I'm Nening Galanto and I'm a doctor of educational management, like the one interviewing me right now. And I have been a college administrator in Surrey and also a college instructor for the Care Aid program. And at present, I'm working as a medical office assistant instructor here in Vancouver.
So, why did you decide to run, and especially you're running as an independent candidate? What made you decide to run for councillor in Surrey?
Thank you for that question. The reason I'm running I'm running as independent because I don't want to run for a party. I want to run for the people. And there is a need. That's why I said I have to step up and help people solve their problems and make a difference in the community.
So how is your campaign so far po? Have you gone around the streets in Surrey and been meeting people?
Yes, I did. I put all my signs there, and also I'm still keeping my job as a teacher, but my students are actively going around distributing my campaign cards, and relatives are doing that, and people who just would like to support me. Hello everyone. Yes, I'm running for the community. I'm running for each one of you, and I want to listen to you and your needs. And that's what I'm going to work for. And of course, I would like to do what is best for Surrey City. And I love Surrey. I have lived in Surrey for more than 24 years. And I love the people in Surrey, and I want to make a difference. Thank you very much. My name is Nening Galanto, and I'm a doctor of educational management. And I'm running as an independent Surrey City Councilor. Thank you very much.
At dito na naman nagtatapos ang aming balita para sa linggong ito. Kung kayo may mga komento, mga issue o balitang nais ninyong ibahagi sa aming programa, ang PNC ay bukas para sa inyong lahat. Mag-email lamang po sa balitangvancouver@gmail.com o tumawag sa 604-588-6397. Ako po si Rosette Correa at ito ang Philippine News Canada, Balitang Vancouver. For Filipino and other products from Asia, as well as fresh fruits and vegetables, poultry, meats, and seafood, come and visit 88 Supermarket with branches at 4801 Victoria Drive and its new location at 2611 East 49th Avenue in Vancouver.
Dollar Smart 99 cents Op Store, located at 4811 Diesel Beach Way in Richmond. Telephone number 604-207-0072.